Well, every magician has a 4-ace trick that they do. Usually it's where you lose the 4 aces into the deck and then you magically make them jump back to the top. I'm going to show you 3 different methods to do that trick. You can do them separately or you can do it all together as a 3-phase trick. And I guarantee you if you do that, your friends are going to accuse you of having more than 4 aces in the deck. What's great about this trick is it can be done without absolutely no setup. You can even borrow their deck of cards to do this trick. So I found the 4 aces in the deck and I'm going to place them on top. And then I'm going to deal them onto the table. Now I'm going to place 3 more cards on top of each ace. Now I'll lose the first pile somewhere in the deck, lose the second pile somewhere else in the deck, lose the third pile somewhere else, and then put the 4th pile right on top. Now I snap my fingers and the 4 aces come back to the top. I'll do that again a little differently this time. Put the 4 aces into 4 different parts of the deck. You can see they're clearly in 4 different parts. And we're going to shuffle them in so they're nice and lost. Now, I snap my fingers and they come back to the top. We'll do it one last time. Okay, we have the 4 aces and I'm going to put them on top of the deck. So we have hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs. I'm going to place them onto the table. And we're going to lose them one at a time in the deck, starting with the diamonds. Diamonds goes here, next one goes here, next one goes here, and the last one, the clubs, goes right here. 4 different aces in 4 different parts of the deck. Snap my fingers, and they come back to the top. Alright, well now it's time for me to teach you how to do this trick, but before I do, please take a second to like and subscribe, and write a comment to let me know what you thought of this trick. Alright, to begin this trick you have to find the 4 aces, and you'll just up jog them in the deck like this. So first one, second one. When you get to the third one, what you're going to do is grab the third one and then 3 cards after that, and you're going to push that up like that. So it's not just 1 ace, it's an ace plus 3 more cards behind it. Just like that. And then you go and you find the 4th ace and you up jog it like that. Now when you put it all together, the 4 aces block the fact that you have 3 more cards hidden up there. Okay, so it's going to look like this. And you won't be able to see those. So when you grab the 4 aces and take them out of the deck, you're actually grabbing the 4 aces plus those 3 cards. You grab from the sides and you pull them all out and you put them on top of the deck. So now you have an ace and you have 3 random cards, and then you have the other aces. All right? So what'll happen is, put this back the way it was. When you deal them on the table, I'll deal them face up so you can see. You're acting like you have 4 aces here, but you really had 3 random cards. Then when you put the next 3 cards on top of these, you're putting the aces here, and then just all a bunch of random cards. Of course, this is all face down, so the spectators don't know that. Then when you lose the first pile in the deck, it doesn't matter. And the second pile doesn't matter. Third pile doesn't matter. And the 4th pile, of course, is the 4 aces already. You just put it on top and you deal them back out. For the second part of this trick, you really do put the 4 aces into 4 different parts of the deck. So it looks very clean. They are definitely going into 4 different parts. But what you'll do is, when you go to shuffle, you're going to hold these with your fingers, but let the top cards slide over them like this. So now when I pull these out, I'm pulling the 4 aces plus the cards that are on top of it, and I'm letting them go. So what happens now is all these cards are here, but the 4 aces are at the bottom. And now I just pull the rest of the cards. I just keep pulling stacks off the top and dropping them into my hand, but I'm not touching the bottom of the deck where the aces are. So let me show that to you one more time, because that might have been a little hard to follow. So 4 aces, 4 different parts of the deck, and then I'm going to shuffle them in, and I'm just going to let the top slide, pull all the aces off with it, put them in my hand, and then just pull chunks of cards off the top. And then when I flip it over, the aces are already on top. For the last phase of this, we're going to put the aces on top upside down, and when you spread the aces, you're also going to spread 3 more cards and get your pinky underneath them like this. So that way when you put the cards together and you straighten them up, you have your pinky under there still, and you have the 4 aces, but you also have 3 more cards upside down in your hand. So again, I'll show it to you. So you'll show like this, and you add 3 more cards, and you put them together, and you hold them. Now, you're gonna flip them one at a time. Hearts, diamonds, clubs. When you do the third one, you're gonna drop all the cards here. So what's left in your hand is not just the ace, it's the ace plus 3 more cards. So you're gonna drop it there, and then flip the ace over. So now you have the ace, 3 random cards, and the rest of the aces. So let me just kind of show that again. It's the 4 aces and 3 random cards. And then you show the first one, hearts, diamonds, clubs, and then you drop all the cards, and then you flip just the ace over. So now when you put them on the table, it's an ace and 3 random cards. The convincing move here next is you have an ace here, you're just gonna push it forward, get your pinky under it, so you have a little pinky break there. So when you pick this one, I always start with the third one, because I know this really is an ace. I'll start with the third one just to show it. I'll start with this card, I'll put it here, and now I'm gonna do a double turnover. So I have my finger underneath 2 cards, I'm gonna just slide my fingers across the front and spin it around. I'm spinning 2 cards. It looks like 1, but it's really 2. So I'm just spinning them, showing an ace, and then I'm keeping my pinky under there so I can spin it back quickly. Spin it, I show it, I put it back, and then I go and I take the top card and I put it somewhere in the deck. So the ace is still here. Then I don't show these 2. 1, 2. And the 4th one I show quickly. I don't say anything about it, I just show it. But I make sure that I put it within the top 4 cards of the deck because I know the first 3 are aces already. So now when I push them all in, the aces are back on top.